Welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel, and just to talk about software that is important to update from time to time if you want to have all the latest digital modes. If you are using FLDIGI, and if you are not, you are missing out on a whole world of digital decoding. FLDIGI is the software to decode. It has all the modes here. This is the software that is one of the top software for decoding all sorts of modes. It doesn't decode everything, but it decodes a big chunk of what's out there, especially in the amateur radio band, and of course some of the utilities like Navtex and WeatherFax. It is now at version 4.1.26, and it added a mode in this version, so that's why it's important to actually have the latest version, as it adds modes from time to time. And then of course, if you have all sorts of new modes to decode, there could be other interesting stuff to check out. So you can download it from here. I will share the link, which is on this page, and the link will be in the description below. In this list, who's who? Well, the DMG is for a Mac computer. The tar.gz is for Linux. The setup.exe is for Windows. In Linux, you might have an app store. I've noticed that often the app stores in the Linux distros actually have it, so you can just search for it in the app store. It is cool also for that, multi-platform. And one word of caution: if you're in Windows, if you click the download, you will get a beautiful message like this. It says here, isn't commonly downloaded. Make sure you trust FLDIGI. Don't worry, you can trust it. There's no problem there. It is just a security warning because since it has not been checked and reported as a standard download file, your browser might not know what it is. So simply, keep it. Just say yeah, keep it, and you just say yeah, keep anyway, so that it downloads to your PC. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's not commonly downloaded, and of course has not been added to commonly downloaded files, so it just doesn't know what it is. And of course, you got to then set it up for the audio portion so that it works. But it is really definitely the software to have for digital mode decoding. After that, you'll have to simply configure the inputs and outputs. If you're using an SDR like I am, you'll have to choose the correct capture device so that you get audio from it. In my case, I have a console, so I use it. But if you don't, you might need to have something like this VB audio port, which is a virtual audio cable. If that is the case, it's very important that you'll have to install the software for that. It might be needed. If you have an external radio, you can either use the microphone of the computer, and then of course you'll choose just microphone from the computer, or if you use a cable, same thing, you'll use the microphone input of the input of the computer, and then you'll have the audio go through from the output of the radio. Once it's set up, you'll see that at the bottom when you actually put some radio volume. For example, here I'm just gonna shut up for a second, show you when I put audio on the SDR here. So you might have noticed that there was traces here on the bottom that, first of all, there was some white noise, but there were traces where the red lines are. There was some Navtex here. You have to align this with, of course, choose the proper mode and align then the red lines with the signal you want to decode. So we'll try to make some tutorials to help you out here. I know a lot of people have a hard time. Remember, this works with audio. It's the sound coming out of your radio that actually triggers and has the decode. Has nothing to do with the internet. It's really sound from your radio. So that's the important thing to understand. So latest version to download, the link is in the description below, and do get your latest version of FLDIGI, one of the great software for decoding digital modes on the HF bands, both amateur radio and some utilities. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.